Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at Deep Sixth. This one came out today on Steam, developed by Little Red Dog Games. This is a space sim roguelike with a little bit of point-and-click adventure, I think, to the game. Basically, the story goes, we are in command. We are the sole person on board this space station here. We're going to warp around trying to explore the galaxy and find things out in the galaxy. The big problem is this station is a piece of junk and will constantly be breaking. So while we're trying to explore new sectors and scan things and fight off aliens or whatever, we're also trying to keep this thing afloat and not die. And that's kind of sums up the game, I think, pretty well. It's a quirky little game. I figured we'd try it out, though, because I've been having fun with it, so we will show it off. Let's jump on in here. We're going to go with normal mode. We don't do easy mode. We do normal mode. No tutorial. I know what's going on here. So again, yeah, we are the sole person on board here. We're going to be the introduction here.
Welcome to your home away from home. I am the artificial intelligence unit assigned to your surveying vessel that is currently docked in the hangar. I am known as the Universal Remote Sentient Avatar, or URSA.
That's a painfully shoehorned acronym.
Looking around, you'll notice that no expense has been spared for your comfort and security during your indefinite stay with Astra. Enjoy the sights and sounds of deep space from your furnished cell. If there are ever more sounds than there are sights, something is very wrong, and you should relay an emergency signal immediately. If there are no sounds, the station may be decompressed, and you should relay an emergency signal immediately. If the emergency signal system is down, you should relay an emergency signal immediately. You no doubt can't wait to get started making a name for yourself within the Astra Interstellar Solutions family. Before you begin, you may want to check your messages.
Okay, so this is... whoops, I didn't mean to click that. We'll take a quick nap. You know, before we get into this, take a quick nap. Okay, so this is the first screen. We're in our bedroom. This is the easiest screen. There's only two options here. We can look out the window. We can look at our computer. Things are going to get hairy here in a bit, but I'll try to make things somewhat easy, as easy as possible here. Let's go check out the computer. She says, check our messages. Okay, let's check messages. We have, hi, friend. This is from our bear friend who was just talking to us. Deep space vessel. Our manual has been updated with technical information about the safe operation of the Series 6 deep space vessel. Basically, the game's telling us, use the manual because you're going to need it because there's too much stuff going on. Welcome to our team. Over 60 years of experience manufacturing spacecraft for near-Earth operations. Now we're setting our sights toward the unknown. We're starting to map uncharted nebula and stellar nurseries, looking to claim mineral resources. You've been assigned to Wayfarer Station E in the MG251 Nebula. This will be your new home while you continue to pay your debt to society. I'm not sure what's going on with the whole debt to society thing, but apparently something. So our mission today, surveying the nebula for resources in demand in terrestrial markets, is a major portion of Astra's interstellar value proposition. We invite our involuntary cartographers to contribute to our company's success by helping to identify mineral deposits in uncharted sectors. Pilots are encouraged to protect these unclaimed assets from the encroachment of xenofauna. So our goal, first mission, easy, scan 8 sectors, locate a new mineral deposit. I can do that. Let's go up on board the ship. We're not going to activate these sort of hyperdives. We're just going to hop up stairs here. So we are on one of our bridges.
In my life, and now I never want to again.
Astra Interstellar Solutions prides itself on the construction of all of its vessels. However, in the extremely unlikely event of a catastrophic systems failure, I am obligated to remind you that any problem can be solved by troubleshooting it in your field manual.
That's literally the least comforting set of words I have ever heard strung together before.
So there we go. Field manual again. This is the field manual. Things will break. Lots of problems will happen. We have to refer to our manual to figure out how to fix things. Let's say something's wrong in the viewing room. Lasers aren't working anymore. Lasers are weakened. What do you do it? You got to go to the configuration panel and mess with some switches and dials and things. Maybe there's a cabin fire. What do? We grab a fire extinguisher. Okay. What do you do if it's getting hot in here? Well, maybe it's too cold because there's a driver problem. Maybe there's a mechanical problem. Maybe there's a mechanical failure. Then you go deal with whatever things you need to be dealing with. And things will just sort of randomly happen. This is a roguelike. There's procedurally generated galaxy, and random events will just happen and sort of try to ruin your day. On the left side over here, we have our powering systems. We have power in the scanners, power in the hyperdrive, power in targeting. We're going to bump up the power in the scanners and the hyperdrive at the moment. Targeting is fine. These are our laser charges. The way this ship is set up is we have all these different viewing rooms around here. So viewing room 1 has 2 points into laser charges, 2 for each room here. They all kind of look the same. We're looking out just different parts of the ship. The important part is the center part here. We have a scanning room, a hyperdrive room, and a reactor room. This is where we'll be scanning for new system spots. We can also fly different spots, and we can keep our powers up and running. Let's go visit the scanner room.
This room houses the deep space scanner. From here, you can assess what awaits you in nearby sectors and make any necessary repairs to the ship's battery. If you look to the right of the monitor, you will see the server where my consciousness is stored.
Hold on, are you actually conscious? I just assumed you were an interactive script.
Of course not. I am not an interactive script.
Squirrel, trumpet, stuffing, vowel, interactive script.
Of course not. I am not a squirrel, trumpet, stuffing, vowel, interactive script.
Yep.
Alright, scanning computer, we can see our sector here is the small one. As we put power into this so it goes a little faster, but as time goes on, we are now going to start scanning these other sectors that are just outside of ours, hoping to find things. Our goal right now is just to scan 8 sectors, so easy peasy. We just got the next range of them. So here we can see there is some unidentified life form here. That's the little squiggly guy down here. And there's also an anomaly here. Maybe some sort of resource out there. Same thing with these. These are just things. No life forms detected. There's life form over here. Our mission is to look at new mineral deposits. So once we get the scans done, we can go find one of the mineral deposits. Just figure out where it's at, and we'll be good. Yeah, that'd be all right. We can jump over here if we want to. We'll wait for the scanner to keep going. We can pump up time if we want to. Let's go down to the hyperdrive room.
This is where the hyperdrive and ship's life support systems are located. Your survival has been deemed a medium-level priority.
Medium.
And therefore the continued operation of these systems are considered to be desirable.
Okay, hyperdrive room. This is where we plot our course for hyperdrive things. And also other things. We got like service panels, and we have toolboxes which have things in them like replacement pipes where we may need later on. We've got radiation scrubbers that we can fix. We can go down into the reactor room. All right, reactor room. Fuel box. We got fuel rods. We have a reactor door we can open up, which is probably a bad idea. Let's keep that closed. Wait, we've got a circuit breaker over here. We can like power off, power on, and just lots of little buttons to push.
Whoa, the yaw thrusters just fired. We're spinning.
Excuse me?
It appears the counter thrusters did not automatically engage. You will need to manually activate them to stop our rotation.
Excuse me? Counter thrusters. Counter thrusters. Counter thrusters. Counter thrusters. This one? Fired on, especially the ship is caught in a spin. We need to go to the thruster fuel supply is located below viewing room 4. Unscrew the right console panel from that room. Retrieve a wrench, a space wrench, and use the space wrench to open the emergency counter thruster release valve. Once the ship has come to a stop, use the wrench again to close it. Okay. We gotta go to 4. We gotta first get a wrench and go to room 4. Wrench? No. Where's a wrench? Is there a wrench in room 4? What are the chances? Where's my... There's no locker in here? Guess not. Oh, there it is. No wrench there. Let's go into 4. That's not what I want. I want the locker. Why is the lockers all in different places? Nothing there. Where is a space wrench? There's a space wrench. Okay, grab that. Let's go to room 4. And where was it? It was below room 4? Excuse me? Left panel, is that what it said? Right panel? What did it say? Okay, we need a screwdriver first. Screwdriver to unscrew it, then get a wrench to work on this thing. So let's go find a screwdriver. There'll be one around here somewhere. We didn't go look into view room 3. Do you have a screwdriver? No. Screwdriver right there. Okay, so we want a screwdriver. Now we're going to go into room 4. Over here. We're going to use the screwdriver to open this thing up. Okay, this has been open. We have a valve here. Now we have to use a wrench to turn the valve. Okay, is it done? Did I fix it? Once the ship has come to a stop, use the wrench again to close the emergency valve. So they can... Okay. Now close the valve. Okay, done. Put the panel back. Excellent. We fixed our first crisis. I like it. Power's not looking too good, but it's fine. Let's go into... check out our scanning room. Okay, so we've scanned a lot of sectors. We have scanned all 8 sectors, right? We've got enough of that. That is done. We still have to find a mineral deposit. Let's go do that. Let's just jump to right here. Right next door. Let's go down to the hyperdrive room. We'll hyperdrive right there. Activate hyperdrive. And here we are. Okay, new mineral deposit. We've done it. Mission complete. Anything out here? There is one over here. Viewing room 2. Let's go take a look. There's a rock out here. Some cosmonite is out here. Now, cosmonite, there's a few different minerals out here that we can take a look at. And we can actually mine these things if we had a probe upgrade. We don't have it yet. But if we had it, we could configure our lasers to be a nice constant stream of power, put 3 power bars into the lasers, we could fire the thing and blow it up. We don't need to do that right now, though, because we have figured out, we've completed our mission, and we're done. So let's go ahead and head back to Starbase, whatever. So back up to hyperdrive room, into the hyperdrive computer. Let's go back to the... Oh, wait, can't. In 3 minutes we can do that. Let's crank up the speed here. 3 minutes we can go back to our station, and... Oh, they're already set to home, so...
This mission places the pilot at unnecessary risk. Suggest returning to Wayfarer Station 5 for reassignment.
I am. Calm down.
The AI must be malfunctioning.
If you're malfunctioning... Oh, are you malfunctioning? Or is that just part of the story? I don't see anything here. There is retrieve quantum cabling, connect cabling to the monitor, then to the AI server, and then access artificial intelligence interface with the deep space scanning console. Oh, okay, maybe you are a problem. Quantum cabling, we gotta go find that somewhere in the middle. So we can do that. And somewhere in here, I guess. Quantum cable, there it is. Okay, and then we gotta go and plug it into where? To the monitor. What's the monitor? This?
This nebula is unsafe. Suggest returning to Wayfarer Station 5 for reassignment.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to fix the AI.
I'm not entirely sure what the monitor is. Broadcast system port. No, I'm not really sure. Whole integrity monitor. That's not what I want, though. There's a scanning computer. That's not what I want. Scanning hardware. No. I don't know what the monitor is. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we have to... Done. Then, yeah, got that one done. And access the artificial intelligence interface from the deep space scanning console. Top floor. Okay. Let's go to top floor, which we are at.
To leave the nebula imminently.
Uncover and trace. Oh, she's going to warp us back. Deep space scanning console. AI interface. Oh, we're like playing a little game here? Repair that. Okay. That was the problem, right? Everything's good now? Okay. Problem fixed. Excellent. Let's go and warp back to... Well, in 36 seconds. We're going to warp back home. And we'll turn in our quest. We finished our first quest. We're still alive. Nothing has attacked us yet. We haven't seen any aliens yet. Go home. Okay, first day done. We finished our mission. We have some credits of some kind. All right. Looks good.
So, Ursa, are we going to talk about the giant space monsters?
It is prudent to remind you at this time that all involuntary employees are bound by an indefinite non-disclosure agreement for the duration of their sentence.
What happens after their sentence is up?
unknown. That has never occurred.
So, space monsters.
Your onboard manual has now been updated to include a bestiary that includes any spaceborne fauna that you have discovered, and those already cataloged by other Astra cartographers. Astra encourages you to experiment with your approaches to these creatures and report your findings. Some creatures are resistant to certain laser configurations, while others are vulnerable.
Great, so how many more times do we have to do this?
Astra Interstellar Solutions discourages artificial intelligence units from disclosing the remaining time in a pilot sentence. Perhaps you would like me to play you a cheerful song?
Whoever programmed your script is the worst.
Of course not. I am not an interactive script.
Okay. So yeah, there is beasts and things around. I guess we're gonna take a nap. Why not? I can go for a good nap. We haven't seen the space bug yet, but we'll go out and we'll find him. And I guess our electric sheep. Sure I do. Let's go find ourselves a new mission. So we have Goliath. Carusa site demand will likely increase later in the year if the fleet appropriations budget is passed. We have repeated sightings of a large, threatening creature near a Carusa site deposit, but unfortunately he failed to log the location of both before we lost contact with the spacecraft. We need you to find the location of this deposit and eliminate any potential threats to our claim. So kill a Goliath, take a photo of the Goliath, and locate the Carusa site deposit. Manufacture stuff if we can. Tarbut. Nothing more than to peacefully coexist with the xenofauna that inhabit the nebula, but the persistent attacks on our vessels make homeostasis unlikely. Particular concern of a newly discovered species are calling themselves a Tarbat. They've been observed near mining claims and have proved to be a threat to Astra property. Learn what you can about them, but most importantly, eliminate you encounters. We have to go 2 carp bats. Take a photo optionally. Let's go ahead and do the Goliath. That sounds like a peaceful creature. Okay, so go work out, find a Carusa site deposit, and maybe find a Goliath there. So the story goes, I read this story on the Steam page where we're a company, a corporation, and we were secretly a secret company. We're trying to explore this space to grab the minerals and make money off of this thing. We don't want it to get out that there's aliens out there, or it's all secret, right? Secret. So that's part of the story here. So over here next door to us, we scanned this already. There's some sort of deposit here. There's also some unidentified life forms here. So we might as well go ahead and head over there. Maybe we'll find them. We'll keep the hyperdrive cranked up if we can. Power's not looking too good. I need to make sure we get our power cranked back up. We got a cosmonite thing here. That's not what we're looking for. And I don't see any life forms out here, though. So as soon as we can, we're going to hyper jump away. Because there's no reason to be here if there's nothing to what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. If there's nothing to get, no point in being here. Can I like pop this off and put you in there? Okay, hold your breath. There we go. Okay, the reactor is now looking much better. How is the scanner room looking? We are scanning still. We can jump into, I don't know where to jump to now. I guess we'll get a good scan going before we can get our hyperdrive up and running. We got 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Let me hold here for a minute until the scans come in and see where we're going. What is this? Is that where I need to go? That may be where I want to go.
We're not alone here.
Oh.
I sense external biological threats.
Oh,
You
aliens.
should prepare to defend the ship or get us out of
Where is
here.
it? In 4. Moving 4. There it is. It's a tarbat. That's not what we're going for, though. We don't want tarbats. We want to leave. I don't want to die. We want a Goliath. Let's jump there before he chews on me. Yes, I know I'm cowardly. I know. Oh, here we go. Carusa site. Is he here? There's no Goliath here. Maybe he'll show up in a minute. We're in the spot we need to be, though, right? That's what it was trying to tell me. Carusa site, there's some sort of aliens around. Yeah, I think this might be it. Okay, so let's make sure we get power into the opens here. And let's go back up to the bridge. And I'm going to turn down the scanner. We don't need it so much. Let's go ahead and mine that. So this is a mineral. This is Carusa site right here. So we need a modulating frequency and 4 power to the laser to take out this crucicite. Okay. So, let's go into our configuration. We want modulating frequency, and we also need 4 power to the lasers.
Jeez, the reticle is slow.
Adding power to the targeting subroutines will speed up weapons targeting.
Alright, there. There we go. We can blast this stuff. If we had a drone, we could go out and pick the stuff up. But we don't. So, don't even worry about it. Where am I trying to go here? I'm trying to go... Let's go up here. And I want to go into here. So yeah, if we had one, we could select it. We can like mine this stuff. I'm waiting to see if that alien is actually out here. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's not. Can we see something about this Goliath bestiary? We don't know anything about Goliaths, do we? We don't know how we have to kill him. There's the tarbat we saw. There's also reavers out there. Okay, okay. Well, I suppose we could jump. I mean, this is probably where it's at, but he ain't showing up, and I ain't waiting. So let's jump to... We can't for another minute and a half. Go.
Attention, pilot. Irregular motion detected in the sector.
Where? Down here, at 3. Is that it? Goliath, it is it. Let's put weapons to full. That didn't do anything. Power surge. Of course it is. Let me get... Let me put you on... You modulating, sure. He's gonna go... Oh, there we go. We got some damage to him. He's gonna go over into room... What are we in room? So he's gonna go into room 2. There he is. I meant to shoot him. Not the crucicite. This doing is no good. We need... No, are you chewing on me? I need this one. Are we supposed to take a picture of him? I think we are. Picture? Did that count? Photo taken? Is that a good enough picture? It wasn't very good. Where is he? There he is. Let's try another picture. There we go. Okay, we got him. Now, let's... No, don't talk to him. Let's shoot him. What's our frequency? Is it modulating? There we go. Where you going? It's like a giant space fish. Into 1. 3. Where'd he go? 4. Okay. Are we modulating over here? Seems to be the frequency to take this guy out. He's getting...
Our ship cannot take a lot of damage.
I get it.
When
Shields
an
up.
impact is imminent, hit the shields quickly to absorb the blow.
Okay. Same thing. Modulating. That's what he likes. Well, that's what he doesn't like, I guess. I'll put power and targeting. Ooh, there we go. Every time you use the guns, your guns become like out of sync, and so you have to go in and you have to flip those little switches and make things work I'm out of power. Ah! Stop it, I'm just trying to shoot you. Calm down, fish. No power. And... one more. Got him. Okay. Okay, we did it, right? Manufacturing comment, I can't do that. I don't think I have the ability to do that. But we got it. We located it. We've got a photo. We killed it. Excellent. That's an optional mission anyway. Hull integrity is at 82%. things are a little bit flashy. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's fine. I'm sure the spaceship will be fine. So I guess we need to go ahead and head up back home then, right? You scan the sector. We see him. We're at where we need to be. We got the crucis site. Let's go into the hyperdrive room and hop back to home. Yes. Turn in our mission. This is not a linear story. I've played a couple little missions before this, and I had different missions both times. But there we go. So it is now done. We got more bucks, space bucks. And the next missions we could get would be something like... Oh, there's a bunch of them in here. Running into fauna is going to be a regular occurrence from scans of the sector and the nebula. Adding your manual, what little information we have about these creatures. Okay. Perks of the job. Yes, we do that. Don't damage the spacecraft. Okay. Rewards program in the terminal of your computer. Oh, okay. Safety in you. Yes. Safety of artificial intelligence units. Okay. Don't abuse the artificial intelligence. Got it. Fauna. Seems you have encountered a non-terrestrial life form. Do not be alarmed. You are not the first to have spotted spaceborne creatures to inhabit this nebula. Breaking news about this profound discovery to the world soon, but for now, this does not affect your obligation to map the nebula. Forbidden from discussing this stuff. Okay. And let's go back to our missions. We have new missions for chemical manufacturing. Manufacture some tetrafluorohydrazine. And scan some more sectors. These are our next missions. Okay, okay. We can also repair our ship. We did take a bit of damage there, so we can spend some cash and get some things fixed. We could, I think, add on... Maybe we don't do that here. I want to see where we add on... Upgrade ship. There we go. And we can start adding on things to the ship. Like new weapons, I guess. We have scanners. We have... I don't know what that is. Hyperdrive. Power. That is... There's our drones that we want. Probes, I should say. Let's install a probe. Sure, Vanessa. And there's some more armor plating, and we also have, I guess, shielding that we can also throw on there with our space bucks that we spend upgrading our ship into being something cooler. So anyway, this game is available on Steam. It's available. You can take a look at it, and I'll put a link below, and you can check the thing out. But there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to read things and talk at the same time. I can't do it. Thanks again for watching. I will see you next time.